year we have Ravey do this. It's her annual reminder of why it's dope to stay single. Now, Ravey's been in relationships.
I have.
Which she says.
Allegedly.
That's the claim.
Allegedly.
Right.
Alleged.
I've
That's
known
the claim.
Ravey since I was 17 years old, and never once did I ever meet anybody that
That's
she
how
was.
important these relationships have been to me.
That you keep them
She
hidden.
doesn't want to get them ruined.
Nuh-uh, I'm not a relationship person.
Yeah.
Just not.
So, like, I've never met any of the people that she's been in a relationship with. I've heard about her being in the relationship after they were broken up, and I knew who the person was. But, like, I never knew, like, oh, you're dating Tim, for
Right.
example. This guy who used to be the Pittsburgh Pirates mascot.
Right.
Oh, wow, celebrity.
Did you do cosplay?
Maybe.
Yeah, nice.
But she was obsessed with that Tim guy. Mm-hmm. What was it? Yeah, Tim. I worked with this guy
Yep.
for a brief amount of time, and I didn't
Interesting.
find out they had dated until
After the fact.
way after.
True.
Yeah, but anyway, so Ravey is notoriously single, and she's always preaching about the sink
The
life.
joys of single life.
yeah.
but secretive.
Sink life is single income, no kids. Dink life is double income, no kids. So if
It's
you're with
twice
somebody
as
who don't
good.
have any kids, but she's really repping that sink life. And so she has this reminder for us every year of why it's dope to stay single.
Okay.
All right, so what do you got for us
Well,
this year,
I
Ray?
just want everybody, like, why am I so committed to the sink life? And so when I try to think about it, I think that I'm around people all day. And so when it's time to be done with work and going to the gym or whatever you're doing, you know what? I'm done with people. Like, I don't really get it how you can be around people all day and then go home and be around more people. I have nothing else to say. Like, I like to leave and not even speak till the next day.
I get it. That
You know?
that's compelling.
And so, and I think people also get it twisted that being alone equals lonely. Those are two very different things. You can be by yourself and not be lonely.
Totally.
I'm not lonely ever. If I was lonely, I would actively try to change that. So this is coming from a person, and more people are catching on to this because the rate of marriage in this country is at an all-time low.
Hell yeah.
People have figured it out.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
Yeah.
that there's no longer the stigma attached to being a single person. You know, you don't really hear old maid. You know, if
Right.
you hear old maid, it's because you're putting it on yourself.
Or you're old and you
Yeah.
clean houses.
Get it.
Yeah.
Right, exactly, because you're literally
An
old.
old maid.
So don't be sad, be psyched this Valentine's Day because there's endless possibilities. If you want to do something, you do it. Who do you have to run it by? No one. Who do you have to ask permission? No one. Whose other calendar do you have to check? No one's. If you want to go to the movies, go. If you want to go grab a beer, go. If you want to go to bed at 5 o'clock, go. And speaking of going to bed, you've got the bed to yourself. This makes no sense to me why couples sleep together. I do not get it. People are restless sleepers. I'm a restless sleeper. People make all kinds of noises. Like, how are you supposed to get a quality night's rest if you're in bed with another person all night long?
Well, it depends on the size of the bed. Like, the people that try to jam themselves into like a full-size bed, you have to minimum have a queen.
A twin.
A queen won't even do it anymore.
Yeah.
Now you have to have a king. If you
Is
have
there like a
room for
nuclear king?
Yeah. A
California
massive
king.
king.
a nuclear king, just a king-size bed in general. Like, there's plenty of room
I
for me to
don't
sprawl.
get it. I really don't get why
I'm a
people
sprawler.
Yeah.
sleep together.
T.I.
That makes
has like a king
no
size bed
sense.
that's like 4 king size beds.
Yeah. Well, there
Maybe
you
that's
go.
what you need.
I would need a TI sized bed because it makes no sense to me why couples want to sleep together.
I get it, Rave. My parents have been married, I think, 50 years, and my mom has never once had a good night's sleep. 'Cause
Oh.
my dad snores so loud.
But she sticks in there?
Oh, yeah. It's like, go sleep in the other room.
Makes perfect sense to me. Plus, you don't get Dutch ovened by somebody else. Your smells are your own. That's another, great thing. It's only your own smells. What smells are you making? You don't have to deal with somebody else's
It's your own
smells.
brand.
Yeah, you enjoy
Yeah.
your own farts.
Who doesn't? But here's a big thing. Your messes are your own. I didn't even tell Woody this was on the list. And during the last commercial break, he walked around and showed Greg a mess that his wife left.
Yeah.
Like, that's in your house. That's not your mess. That's somebody else's mess. And now you have to deal with that mess because you're taking pictures of that mess and showing it to people. That's how much it's bothering you.
Yeah, my wife left her shoes in the middle of the floor,
Multiple
and then my
pairs.
son left his shoes in the middle of the floor. I'm like, What kind of savages do I live with?
Who does that?
My mess is my mess,
That's
and I
right.
clean up my mess. There you go. I don't have to deal with random pairs of shoes in the floor. This is a new one to the list. Your money is your own. I have money in a bunch of different places. I have a bunch of different accounts.
Everywhere.
Gambling,
Yeah, offshore.
travel, retirement,
Dresser drawer.
emergency.
Yeah,
So,
crypto.
if I want to get something, I get it. If I want to
Yeah.
buy it, I buy it. I don't have to run
Yeah.
it by. Nobody.
Right.
This is especially handy when you're baked on a Friday night and wake up and see an infomercial for a vacuum that you think is going to be dope, and you
Yeah.
order it, and it is dope. Yes.
Yeah,
Who'd I have to check that out with? Nobody.
that is awesome. I don't even tell my girlfriend anymore what I'm gonna buy. And she asked me. She goes, "I know you're gonna buy something." I go. She goes, "What is it?" I go, "I'm not gonna tell you because she'll just tell me 15 reasons on why not to buy it."
Don't have to deal with that.
Yep.
I just buy it.
Yep.
Another great reason to be single, you never have to use the phrase, pick your battles. Ugh. Oh my God. That's enough said. That needs no explanation. Pick your battles. Because drama is at a minimum when you're single.
Why should there be a battle?
Pick
Yeah.
your battle. What are you battling about?
Yeah.
Well, I just have to pick my battles.
I would
Like,
pick no battles.
ugh.
See, like, pick your battles.
I get it.
I don't mind that as much as when people go, happy wife, happy
Yeah.
Oh,
life.
yeah.
Oh,
That
man.
is that phrase right there. I could deal with pick your battles as somebody who's in a relationship. That whole happy wife, happy, like I'm supposed to be tiptoeing around on eggshells just to make sure that she's happy so that therefore I'm happy. Like she's going to somehow torture me. Please.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate that whole idea.
This is brand new to the list this year. You can watch TV shows when you want to watch them.
Yes.
It's like the dumbest thing ever. Oh, I haven't seen the episode yet. My wife wasn't available to watch with me. It's like, oh my God, for reals?
That's a thing,
Like you
right?
gotta
Yeah.
wait around till your significant other is available to watch Westworld? Not doing it. If I want to watch it, I'll watch it.
Rep.
Oh, that is a true one.
Wait, don't tell me. No spoilers. Haven't seen it yet. My husband wasn't home. My boyfriend wasn't around. I can't do it. That to me is so funny.
That's so true.
And here you go. Okay, maybe you're feeling the itch. If you want to slam, you can slam. There are tons of slamming apps out there.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
if masturbation just isn't doing it for you, and why wouldn't it? There's so many great toys out there. For whatever reason, just pick up your phone, open the app, you're slamming in a couple hours.
Especially for women, you could be having sex within an
Right
hour.
now.
Yeah.
Within 10
Minimum.
minutes.
So,
Less than an
so
hour.
Ravey, what is your go-to app for slamming?
I have no problem with masturbation. It is doing it for me. But if it wasn't, maybe I would
You'd
probably go
app
on
it.
Bumble.
Bumble. Okay.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
Bumble's the one that they have
kinda-
to show interest in you first.
Women,
like,
women have to message.
oh, women have
first.
to message
Yeah.
first.
And
Okay.
don't you have friends in common or something?
That helps too. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll match you up quicker.
All right.
More
And
quickly.
despite what people in this room think, Greg Menace, doing things by yourself is no big deal.
Hell yeah.
I do not understand why you guys flip out at the thought of going to a movie
oh, restaurant.
or just running
Yeah.
in for a quick bite by yourself. You
Can't
have
do
a
it.
phone, you can
Nope.
return emails, you can check social.
I love it.
Nobody gives two craps if you're by yourself. Nobody's looking at you. Nobody thinks,
They are.
oh, they've got no friends. Like, you two are the only
Oh,
ones
they
that
judge,
do it.
Rave.
Yeah.
Nobody
They're like,
judges.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at that depressing looking
Right.
person
No,
by
That's
themselves.
sad.
they're not depressed
You
or
can just
sad.
get
They're
takeout.
fine.
Like you can pick up the
You
food.
go
can,
home.
or you can sit there because
Right.
you're absolutely fine.
There's no reason that you have to
You're
sit in that restaurant.
fine.
By
Take
yourself.
it home.
What are the
by
people that bring
yourself.
books to restaurants and stuff like that?
I don't mind
it.
them.
What's the big
Sad.
deal? Who cares? That's why you have Movie Pass. Movie Pass freaking rules. You can sit there and be like, huh, I've got some free time. Maybe I'll just go
That's
see
true.
what's showing.
Well, I told you
You
when
don't
I,
have to find your friends and go. Just go.
on the
Yeah.
very rare occasion I go to a restaurant by myself, I must maintain the act that I'm on a business trip
Yeah.
and that I don't know anybody in town.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Just one, and I go,
So
yeah,
dumb. I don't
get it,
yeah,
'cause-
I'm here on business.
What's your Wi-Fi password?
I don't know the area.
Dude, I love it. Like if my wife and kids are out of town and I'm on my own, like instead of just picking something up and taking it home, I like Parking, going in, getting a table, just sitting,
Really?
relaxing.
I want to go home.
Don't you
Having
see
the-
everyone
Yeah.
staring at
Having-
you? and
no.
Feeling
Yeah,
bad for
no.
you?
Like,
Because
look how
nobody
sad.
cares!
Yeah.
Nobody cares. You're right.
I'd look
Nobody cares,
across
it's
the restaurant
nice.
and be like, look at that psychopath by themselves.
I
You're
judge.
the only one that does that. You two.
I'm
That's
like,
it.
wait, he's
Yeah.
alone and he's not on a business trip?
And let's
Maybe you got to stop worrying about what other people think.
You
maybe.
should call the police.
All right, now we're gonna wrap it up with the proven benefits, science, and studies.
Oh yeah.
Studies have shown that single people have more supportive friends that they have regular contact with. Couples tend to couple up with other couples, but couples are focused on who they're coupled with. So it brings your supportive friend network down. As we have mentioned on this show, single people are in better shape. They know where the gym is, while coupled up people tend to be heavier, and single people tend to be more productive because they're not distracted with spouse stuff or relationship stuff and kids and things like that. So, I mean, in the end, if you're not coupled up, it's okay. Don't let that bring you down. Just hang out with all your supportive friends that are apparently everywhere.
Rip.
Just stay single. Be psyched. Don't be sad.
And
Oh,
that's
wow.
why it's dope to stay single.
Good list, right?
Nice job, Brave.
Thanks.
Love it.